Hello students, welcome to the lecture series on international business. We have been discussing the contemporary issues in international business and this is part 3. I am Professor Soma Sen Gupta, Kamala Nehru College, University of Delhi. In this lecture, we will cover the following topics: strategic alliance, role of information technology in international business. Starting with strategic alliance. Strategic alliances we have already discussed under the international finance, but it is also a contemporary issue and that is why it has been taken up in this lecture as well. So, what are strategic alliances? When two or more companies enter into contractual arrangement or partnership and collaborate to share their resources, knowledge and skills to achieve a common objective, this is called a strategic alliance. Now, strategic alliances are different from mergers and acquisitions where either two companies merge together to form a new company or one of the company acquires another company and so one of the company loses its identity. So, but in strategic alliances, two or more companies when they are joining hand or collaborating with each other, they are maintaining their individual identities and they are not merging together. So, but for specific purposes, they are entering into a contractual arrangement or collaborate with each other to share the resources, knowledge, skills or complete a task. Now, a strategic alliance is a partnership where two or more independent companies collaborate, sharing resources, risks and rewards to achieve common goals. Their common goals may be different like gain market access. So, each of them, but you have to think about that the companies are not falling under any of the existing laws which is not allowing any kind of alliances with each other to beat the competition. So, a cartel type of agreement is not allowed, but to gain market access they can enter into strategic alliance. Another is leverage specific strengths they lack internally without merging or forming a single new entity like joint ventures. Then these alliances range from marketing deals to technology sharing and they help companies enter into new markets, develop new products as we said to increase the market share as well, reduce costs because each one of them may be having any competitive advantage, thereby when they are collaborating they are reducing the overall cost of producing a particular product or serving the customer. Increase competitiveness while maintaining autonomy. Such alliances may be for sharing resources also like financial, human, technological, technical knowledge, marketing experience or any kind of information or technical know-how. Example, ICICI Bank and Vodafone India alliance for M-Pesa mobile payment service. Also IBM along with Apple, they joined hands together and it is a strategic alliance. Then what are the objectives of strategic alliances? So, the objectives may be meet competition, enter into new markets, build resources and capabilities, sharing of risks, benefits of economies of scale, establishing global standards, fill gaps in product line. Let us discuss these objectives in detail one by one. Beginning with meet competition. Companies enter into a strategic alliance to enhance its competitive position. So, if they are small companies are competing with a big giant, so two or more small companies may join hand together to beat the competition. But as I said, you have to think about the law of land. It should not be a kind of a cartel arrangement which is impacting the competitiveness in the market. Now, strategic alliance do the companies enter into strategic alliance, and they do so by drawing from each other's strengths. New companies generally go for an alliance with an established company. So, if a new company is entering into the market, rather than entering all alone, they may enter into an alliance with an established company. Second objective is enter new markets. Companies wish to go beyond the domestic market and explore the foreign markets. Now, they might not have experience in the new market. So, since they have limited knowledge about it, they enter into partnership with existing players. Third objective is build resources and capabilities. Now, companies have to constantly innovate and develop to survive in the market, but they might not have the requisite resources and capabilities internally, and they might not have the funds to speed up the R&D process. So, better enter into an alliance with a strategic partner. So, they look for strategic partner. For example, PepsiCo in Latin America. So, they enter into strategic alliances with existing company in Latin America to enter into the market. Then sharing of risks. For developing new innovative products, companies again they have to spend a huge amount of money on research and development and bear the risk as well, and they might not be having that kind of capability, and that is why they enter into strategic alliances. This will divide the risk and expenses involved, and companies because of that they enter into an alliance or strategic alliance. Then another objective is economies of scale. Now, if you are individually entering into a market, you might get a small share of it and your cost of production may be higher. But if you increase your market share by entering into a strategic alliance with another company, then naturally the demand will be more. So, more units will be produced and the cost of production and distribution will go down, and therefore, you will get the benefit of economies of scale. So, companies strive to bring down the cost of production and distribution. This they do by entering into partnerships with other companies in order to increase their scale of operations and reduce the total cost, as the fixed cost will be divided among more number of units. So, the per unit cost of production will go down. Then another objective is establishing global standards. So, companies that come up with a new technology sets the standard for the whole industry. Hence, companies enter into alliances to set up global standards. For example, Philips and Sony together launched mini CD product, so thereby increasing the global standards. Another objective is to fill the gaps in the product line. Now, you know that product line may consist of more than one product. So, if a company wants to go for a full line, say in cosmetics, so rather than wherever there is a gap in their product line, like suppose they are not into face powder, so they may enter into a strategic alliance with another cosmetic company which will fill the gaps. So, companies may see gaps in their product lines after much diversification. So, they fill these gaps by entering into strategic alliances with the appropriate partners rather than developing the product themselves. So, two things may happen within a single product line, there may be gaps. So, you may enter into strategic partnership to fill up the product line and become a full line company, or if you have wish to diversify into new product lines, so you can enter again with a strategic partner and add more product line to your company, but without actually producing that product. So, that kind of arrangement may happen. So, the second one is more popular, whereby you are going for diversification, but rather than totally starting a product line, you are entering into a strategic alliance with another company which will fill that gap. Now, coming to the next heading, that is types of strategic alliances. So, there may be strategic alliances on different bases. The first is on the basis of equity. So, on the basis of equity, there may be equity alliance or non-equity alliance. As the name suggests, equity alliance means by acquiring shares of the other company. So, in a way it becomes a kind of an alliance where you are having equity holding, and if you have more number of holding, it may turn out to be an acquisition or a merger, but if it is not totally done, then it is just a equity alliance. Non-equity alliance, it is a contractual relationship to share resources, but you are not acquiring shares of the other company. So, this is on the basis of equity. Now, coming to the next type, and that is on the basis of purpose. On the basis of purpose, for different purposes you may enter into different strategic alliances. So, first purpose may be research and development. So, collaborative arrangements with other companies to share cost and resources required may happen, and you by yourself, your company might not be capable of doing the research and development all alone. So, they enter into the strategic alliances. Second purpose may be production. So, the companies, they share production facilities, rather than opening a new plant, they enter into a strategic alliance. The third purpose may be marketing and distribution. So, this is to benefit from partners' market knowledge and distribution networks, especially when you are entering into the new market, you might not be having a distribution channel over there. So, rather than creating your own distribution channel, what you can do, you can enter into a strategic partner of an existing company in that market, and they will take care of the marketing as well as distribution networks. The last purpose may be multiple purposes. So, company who desire to expand, as for expansion and other purposes, they collaborate at multiple levels. So, the purposes may be different. Then coming to the third basis, and that is basis of type of integration. So, it may be horizontal strategic alliance or a vertical strategic alliance. So, horizontal strategic alliance, as the name suggests, when we were saying that you can add product lines or fill the gaps, then it is a horizontal kind of strategic alliance. So, companies belong to the same line of business is generally horizontal strategic alliance, and it is at the same level, that is why horizontal. When we talk about vertical strategic alliance, it is like different processes, the stages. So, you are entering into an alliance with another company which is either producing a process out above your task or below your task. So, company enter into alliance with the members involved in their value chain. So, if either the raw material supplier, with them you are entering into a strategic alliance, or with the, if you are a production based company and the marketing task or customer services, you are entering into a strategic alliance with another company. Coming to the advantages of strategic alliances. Now, it gives easy access to the foreign market, it enhances the competitive advantage, and with no extra cost or minimum extra cost savings on production, marketing and distribution. As we have discussed, it also gives you the benefit of economies of scale and thereby reducing the cost of production. Then you can focus on the core areas, and the non-core areas, for that purposes you can enter into strategic alliances. Enables them to access the superior technology of an existing firm or a big firm. Also, it widens their business network and you can go international. Then also, to develop superior quality and innovative product, you can enter into strategic alliance, that benefit is also there. Also, it provides better services to customers which were not feasible earlier. So, existing company which may help you in providing better services with them, you can enter into a strategic alliance. Now, there are certain disadvantages of strategic alliance. So, let us discuss the disadvantages now. So, one of the disadvantages is risk of loss of money and time. So, it might be possible that you have made an effort to enter into a strategic alliance with an existing company in that market, but it might not work well, and this will lead to loss of your money and time. The partner may become the competitor. So, once you are entering into a partnership, you have to divulge various secrets as well as strategic moves, and later on the partner may disintegrate and become your own competitor. Another may be sharing of critical information leading to loss of secrecy, that we have discussed that whenever you are entering into a strategic alliance, you need to share information and sometimes your secret information as well. But when the things do not go well and the partners disintegrate, then you are at your information is at stake, because it may lead to loss of secrecy. Another is loss of autonomy and control. When some of the functions are within the control of a strategic partner, then you lose autonomy or control over that function. Suppose for customer services, you entered into a partnership. So, for customer grievances and services or redressal of grievances, you do not have control over that function. Another is ripple effect of bad reputation of one member. So, one of the strategic partner, if he is not doing well, the company is not doing well, it will have a ripple effect on your performance as well. Unpredictable change in external business environment may also happen. So, that is another disadvantage. Global strategic alliance face problem of coordination issues and conflicts due to differences in cultures and philosophies. So, strategic alliances become more difficult when you are in international business, because the temperament, business philosophy, norms, values may differ of the strategic partner. Now coming to another very important topic, which is very contemporary, and that is why we have included it in this lecture, and that is role of information technology in international business. Now, you know that IT acts as the backbone of modern business as well as the modern international business. It helps in maintaining the connectivity between different partners, between the company and their suppliers, company and their customers. So, IT is important, especially in international business. IT has changed the business landscape in the way the management and employees work. So, IT is not only helpful in serving the customers well, but also in maintaining relationship with different strategic partners, your suppliers, as well as with the customers, as well as getting information about the market and conditions and taking the decisions accordingly. Now, IT enables instant global communication. It manages complex cross-border supply chains. It facilitates digital 24/7 financial transactions as well as all types of transactions, drives market expansion via e-commerce, boosts efficiency through artificial intelligence, that is AI driven analytics. It helps overcome cultural and linguistic barriers, processes large amount of information at a very fast speed, uses computer programs that stimulate high order thinking. Also, it uses statistical and mathematical tools to solve decision making problems. Created conducive environment for research and innovation. So, you can see IT is helpful in every aspect of doing business and especially international business. Now, let us discuss the key roles of IT in international business. IT enables businesses to perform many functions efficiently. We have discussed these functions and we will discuss them in detail in the coming topics. Through these functions, IT reduces the operational costs, better serves the customers, increases productivity, provides a sustainable competitive advantage in the global marketplace. Now, what key roles are there? One is global communication and collaboration, data analytics and decision making, supply chain and operations, market expansion and e-commerce, security and data management, financial management, overcoming barriers. So, let us discuss these key roles one by one in detail. First is global communication and collaboration. Now, you know that the tools like video conferencing, email and instant messaging They bridge the geographical distances, allowing teams to collaborate in real time. So, if the two parties are in two countries or in several countries, then also it is possible to communicate with each other very fast because of the information technology or the World Wide Web. Data analytics and decision making is another key role. Big data and advanced analytics tools turn raw data into actionable insights, helping firms understand international trends, predict market changes, and reduce the risks. Supply chain management and operations have become very easy with IT enabled services. Technologies such as blockchain, artificial intelligence, that is AI, and cloud computing optimize logistics, ensuring transparency and efficiency across global networks. Another role is market expansion and e-commerce. Digital platforms allow businesses to reach global consumers without a physical presence in every country, enabling instant market entry and digital marketing. So, online marketing and e-commerce has been facilitated because of the growth of information technology. Then security and data management is another key role of IT. Robust, cloud-based and secure IT infrastructure, it ensures that critical business data is stored, managed and protected from cyber threats. Financial management becomes easier with IT. Secure, high-speed international financial transactions and online banking facilitate cross-border trade, while fintech, again AI and machine learning enhance financial planning and risk assessment. Of overcoming barriers is another key role. Translation software is there and digital communication tools are there to help bridge language and cultural gaps essential for international partnerships. So, language barriers are no more a hurdle in international business. Coming to the next heading, that is impact of information technology on international business. Now, the impact of information technology is more or less what we have discussed in the key roles played by information technology in IB, because that is the means, and after that results will be in the form of impact. So, they are more or less similar. So, but the way of discussing them will be a little different. So, the impact is they are enhanced global communication and collaboration, supply chain operations, data driven decision making, increased accessibility of markets, new business models and increased challenges. So, let us discuss these factors one by one. The first one is enhanced global communication and collaboration. As we have discussed that video conferencing, cloud-based tools, they allow instant cost-effective communication across the time zones and also facilitate remote teamwork and faster decision making. Then another impact is on the supply chain optimization. So, enterprise resource planning softwares are there and IT enabled businesses, they help to track the inventory and manage complex logistics globally, reducing costs and improving efficiency. And because of that, your suppliers and the whole of the each of the enterprises which are there in your supply chain, they may be operating from different countries, but because of IT everything is at sync, and in fact the customer can also see where the package lies and within how many days it will be delivered. So, they can also track the whole of the process. Then data driven decision making is there. Big data and analytics provide insights into consumer behavior and market trends, allowing companies to customize products and strategize for different countries. Increase accessibility to markets, digital platforms, example e-commerce, social media allow small and medium enterprises to access international customers. New business models are being developed. Digitalization has fostered new models like virtual manufacturing, where parts are stored digitally and produced on demand. 3D printing or just in time technology, then reducing all these is reducing inventory costs. Increased challenges are nevertheless there, like increased reliance on IT has brought risks, including the need for robust cyber security to prevent disruption from cyber attack. Now, let us summarize what we have studied in this lecture. First, we have discussed the strategic alliance. A strategic alliance is a partnership where two or more independent companies collaborate, sharing resources, risks, and rewards to achieve common goals. And there are different types of strategic alliances. On the basis of equity, it may be equity alliance and non-equity alliance. On the basis of purpose, it may be research and development alliance, production alliance, marketing and distribution alliance, and multiple purposes alliances. On the basis of type of integration, it may be horizontal or vertical strategic alliance. The advantages of strategic alliances are economies of scale, access to foreign markets, competitive advantage, access superior technology, and cost savings. The disadvantages are partner may become competitor, loss of secrecy, risk of loss of money and time. Then we have discussed information technology, which acts as a backbone of modern international business. IT enables global communication, manages supply chains, facilitates transaction, drives market expansion, boosts efficiency, process information, and stimulate high order thinking. And finally, we have also discussed what functions it performs, like performing roles like global communication, data analytics, supply chain, market expansion, data management, financial management, and overcoming barriers. But the impacts are, though positive impacts on global communication and collaboration and supply chain optimization, but there are increased challenges as well. So, for this portion of your syllabus, you can go through the following references: one by C.B. Gupta, then Sumati Verma, then Neeta Tripathi's book is there. Then you can visit the e-Pathshala website to learn more. Then Chaturvedi and others book is also there. Then Hill and Hult is an international publication. You can go through that also. Have a good read and have a nice day. Thank you so much, students.